Green flag. We're back underway in the 6 hours of Road America for the final 27 minutes. And the green flag is underway. Filipe Albuquerque with a good restart. Kevin Estra in second. Jack Aitken third. Then Renger and Roman the top 5. Down toward turn number 3, Albuquerque with a good 2-car length lead over Estra. Aitken right there as well. Down to the Sargento straightaway for the first time after this restart. Aitken pulling to the outside on Estra. Battle for second is on. Jack Aitken with a big run. He's already cleared Kevin Estra, trying to cover him off in the turn 5. He does. Now Estra around the outside again. What a move from Kevin Estra. And he made it stick. And a car goes wide. It's the 60th Tom. Kevin Estra got passed on the straightaway, came back in the braking zone to do the same thing that Jack Aitken did to him. Turn 8. Filipe Albuquerque, the 10 car, has not won since Detroit of 2024. Albuquerque with a good half a second lead now over Estra. Albuquerque, then Estra into the kink. Aitken, Renger, Roman, the top 5 stays the same. Now we go back to LMP2. Tom leads Alex Quinn. Here's the battle. 3 wide of turn 1. Look out! Oh, and the 8-tower motorsport car goes into the gravel. Tristan Vautier with a great save, but he makes contact with the Brian Herta Autosport 52 by Harry driving it. That was a crazy move there. Dane Cameron sticking it 3 wide in contact between Harry and Vautier. GTD, Philip has passed Kenton for the lead. The Windward Mercedes takes the lead, and the Chirazi Ferrari is having fuel concerns. He's going to have to fuel save. GTD Pro, Andrea still leading Nick Tandy. The new Lamborghini trying to get their first win ever. Philip, then Kenton, then Valentine, then Altoy, Tom Gamble, the top 5.
Calvin, you talked about 5%, so I think they're going to go for it until they can't anymore. But yeah, Ellis was going to get him there.
Altoy hunting down Valentine. It's starting to get very cloudy, very dark here as it's getting to the afternoon time. Almost 5 o'clock here in Wisconsin time. It's 4:17 right now. Under 24 minutes to go as we ride on board with Kenton, trying to chase down Philip in the Windward Mercedes, leading in GTD. In the turn 5, Giacomo Altoy looking to the inside of Valentine. Valentine covers him off. Here's the pass for the lead from Philip. Turn 1. Philip around the outside in turn 1 and getting Kenton on the wow, what a pass! Full send from Philip to get the lead.
Went through a really rough spell. Finally broke back to victory lane at CTFP, going for their second consecutive win.
Philip leading, then Kenton. Valentine in third. Car Blanche has had a hell of a start to their IMSA tenure. They won yesterday with their GTD driver, or GS driver, Trenton. And he's in the car. He was in the car today. He's on the team today. And he's helped guide this Car Blanche Aston Martin into a top 3 position in the final few minutes of this race. Battles on for 4th between Giacomo Altoy and Tom Gamble. Valentine right there in front of him. Up the hill they go to the front straightaway. And across the line with 22 minutes left. There's Robbie there, right behind. And now Altoy pulls to the inside of Valentine. Valentine's going to defend to the turn 1. Can Altoy try and get the up and under? No.
Slightly stronger tire performance from that Chevy.
sitting in P5 again. She's the car with the championship leader currently, Dudu Barrichello.
Now back to GTD Pro. Andrea leading, then Tandy. Then Tommy Milner.
Tandy, Mr. Big Event winner. The Rolex 24, the Le Mans 24, Spa
The
24,
Lamborghini.
the big ones. He's done it.
Trying to get their first ever win in the new car for Fath.
He's got to get past Andrea Poldarelli of Fath first.
These top three ran lap times within 600 of a second of one another right now. Don't miss
Into the hurry downs, turn number 8.
You talk about Nicky Katzberg and the troubles that he's been in. They changed it up a little bit. They put Tommy Milner in the finishing seat now to try and clean things up a bit. I think Townsend.
Yeah, maybe a less emotional set of hands, perhaps. I'm just watching that number 4 Corvette is handling beautifully both the Lamborghini of Caldarelli, the Porsche of Tandy.
Well, the Temerario leading the way into the kink. Andrea, Tandy, Milner. That's the fight for the win in GTD Pro. They have pulled away from the 65 of Frederick Verviche.
This thing over the last few minutes, maybe the Corvette could notch up another win here.
I think both the Corvette and the
Heading to Bill
Porsche
Mitchell
there.
Bend, now back to the leaders in GTP. Jack Aiken closer to Kevin Estra than Kevin Estra is to Filipe Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, comfortable lead of a second and a half.
Over the Frenchman.
Albuquerque leading, then Estra, then Aiken. Looks like traffic up ahead. Then Ringer in 4th still, and Roman 5th, but they have lost touch to the podium places.
In the top 5.
Let's talk about these two, Kevin.
Tom in LMP2 leads by 2 seconds almost over Alex Quinn. So Inter Europol trying to get the win,
Hugely aggressive.
and they have pulled away from CrowdStrike. And then Paul in the 22 United Autosport Orica that was on pole. Mikkel in 4th for United. And then Becca in 5th for TDS.
Great decision making. But somehow I feel like Estra's gotten under his skin a little bit today. Cal.
Albuquerque, then Estra. Aiken closing in on Estra here, heading toward Canada corner. Aiken to the inside. Estra locks up the right front. And Kevin Estra keeps second still. Well, it looks like Jack Aiken is faster. So Jack Aiken in the championship lead right now. But he wants to win Road America. The 31s dominated this season. They're leading by 255 points over the 93 Shank Acura. And they're in front of the Meyer Shank Acura right now as they run 4th. And the 31 runs 3rd. The 36 is around. The DXDT Corvette.
Gets it back going again safely.
And I bet that
And that was Charlie who spun around.
caution we need.
1854.
And now the Gorello Porsche from Manthai, which has been very feisty today. They're going to get out of the way. I believe Klaus is in the car. Here's what happened to Charlie. He's all by himself. Oh boy, the other Manthai Porsche tags him. Meanwhile, turn 5, Aiken around the outside of Estra. Estra keeps the spot. On board the 80 of Scott as the 912 takes out the 36. Charlie goes around. And I believe that'll be a penalty for the 912 if it's Hardwick or Ricardo. Meanwhile, Roman trying to get around Ranger. Ranger's holding up 4th on back. You got Lauren in 6th, the number 5 JDC Porsche, and then the 7 Porsche Penske, which I believe Felipe is in the car, and the 40 of Jordan, which I believe Jordan's in the car. Aiken again looking on Estra in Canada corner. Can't quite get there. Battle behind between the 7 and the 40. And Aiken, oh my gosh, contact! Aiken sideways at Bill Mitchell Bend. He somehow got next to Estra off Canada corner. Estra didn't see him, and a car goes wide. A car wide in the background. He may have crashed into the wall. It is the 60. Tom Blomqvist into the wall. Tom has crashed. Bill Mitchell Bend in the middle of Bill Mitchell Bend, turn 14. Right front damage, right front suspension broken for Tom. He can't get that thing back. He's trying to get it going, and he's going backwards on the track. Full course yellow. Right front destroyed for Tom. He went wide through Bill Mitchell Bend. and
get them right where they need it.
Absolutely. I mean, this will take
ran
a good
into the tire
6 to
wall.
8 minutes under standard short caution procedure.
For the first time this year, we have seen Jack Aitken kind of ruffled, right? We've seen him put off his axis. He's been so calm, so together, aggressive when he needs to be, but we've never seen him do that. Never seen him react that way this season.
So why? What happened?
Estra's got under his skin.
Did Kevin Estra do so? Is there history with those two drivers going back to earlier in their career? Is there something that Estra did that maybe we didn't see that really rubbed Aitken the wrong way? With such a
So
dominant
with 16
championship
minutes
lead,
to
yet another
go,
podium finish right in your grasp.
Albuquerque in the lead, then
Aitken
Estra and
is
Jack
driving like a
Aitken.
guy who's
Thomas climbed from the car.
on a race-to-race contract.
What happened here?
I saw it.
Oh,
in the back
he's
of-
already off, and he slides, trying to turn left to get away from the tire barrier, and he can't, and he crashes into the tires with the right front.
Shame.
Tom's race is
Celebrated
over.
his dad's 80th birthday here earlier in the week. Nice touch by the team to acknowledge that.
And unfortunately for the Sister Maya Shane Acura, these are the cars that started on the front row earlier today, 5 3/4 hours ago.
Rattled.
It's gone backwards as well. Ringer van der Zand has dropped to 6th because Lauren Heinrich has got car 5 up into position 5, and a frustrated Tom Blomqvist, as you can understand. All right, watch this. Let's go back to the Kevin Estra, Jack Aitken.
So here we're going to see the Estra and Aitken contact off Canada corner. Jack Aitken goes for a tiny gap. Estra doesn't see contact. Aitken goes sideways, and Bill Mitchell bend
On the grass at that sort of speed, the approach
and
speed
hangs
there is
on.
massive. Even if he didn't get on the grass, there's nowhere to go in that
The
corner.
pace car
Out
still
of
hasn't
marbles,
picked up Felipe
High
Albuquerque.
risk, middle of the corner, exit of the corner.
So I'm not sure what's going on here.
Such a strong race car at this stage of the race. He wants to do something with it, but you've got to switch gears a little bit. You've got to switch gears. We talked about it with Nicky Katzberg at Detroit at Watkins Glen. The championship picture has to factor in somehow in your head, and too much risk, Kevin.
And as you guys know, racing drivers often see incidents from a different perspective. Jack Aitken, before that last little contact, and again after it went caution, said that needs to be called up. That should be a penalty. So he doesn't feel he's in the wrong. By the way, we're hearing we should have about 3 laps of racing after we go green again.
Well, I'm not sure if I was Jack, I'd be calling out what should be a penalty and not when he got away. He could be the Argentina of IMSA at the moment today because he got away
Get
with
away
one.
with one. He might be referring to what happened several laps earlier, though.
Yeah.
Over in turn 8 there, where Estra didn't leave him a lot of room at the exit. Either way, we might have a wonderful treat. Which is
So
another
3
chance to
laps
see these
of
two
racing
going
is
at it.
most likely going to be the
Albuquerque's
case.
got to be on his toes again because Estra's going to be on the attack. He's not afraid to send. It seems like his car has really good braking ability there. It's like they get their tires
And there are going to be some cars that are waved around. The 79 Jerry Kraut
We're gonna go away for our
JDC
final break. When we come back, we'll take you all the way to
prototype.
checkered flag and
and the
beyond.
Manthai 911.
3
13 minutes left in Road America. It's going to be a shootout for the win in this 6-hour race.
About for so long. We finally
Welcome
got
back. We're going back to green here.
and it's coming down
With less than 11 minutes to go,
decisive.
Albuquerque leading, then Estra, then Aitken, then Roman and Lauren. Here we go, final corner, green flag, final restart maybe of the 6 hours of Road America, and Albuquerque gets a good jump. Aitken right there behind Estra, and a car around into the wall. The 22 of Paul, the pole-sitting LMP2 is off. And now Aitken and Estra contact. Aitken in the grass. Aitken around into the wall. Championship implications in Road America. Paul into the wall in turn 14, and Jack Aitken a massive off in turn 1.
Jack Aitken doing pressing that hard, Calvin, and he was not.
Oh, Kevin Estra's crashed as well. Kevin Estra's off as well.
P2.
Caution is out.
The Jack Aitken
Drama at Road America. Jack Aitken's car destroyed. Kevin Estra's car destroyed in turn 1. Paul DeResta spun off the final corner and nosed into the wall. So much drama
But the result is not over.
here at Road America.
That is so uncharacteristic for the championship leader.
Wow.
Wow, I would not have seen this one coming today, Townsend. I just really felt they were going to take whatever the track and the day and the performance would give them and just really consolidate.
And this is going to end the race most likely.
Put it all on the line, and it's come undone.
Filipe Albuquerque is going to win. Roman in the heart of racing, Aston Martin Valkyrie is going to be in second. And Lauren in the JDC Miller number 5 Mustang sampling Porsche is going to round out the podium. He's second in the points right now, 148 behind a crashed Jack Aitken.
Everything we have seen unfold in the last hour is everything this team has not done this year.
100%.
It has been together, it has been calculated, it has been well executed, and it has been calm. And we have just seen it unravel in the last hour, the last half hour specifically.
And the way Jack Aitken's been pressing in every opportunity with Estra is as if the championship's on the line in the last race of the season in the last 10 minutes.
What happened to Paul? Oh, Mickle. His teammate was on the inside of him already. Paul got caught napping. He was on the outside, and Paul spun in turn 14. And now here's Estra and Aitken. The contact. They squeeze, they touch. Aitken into the grass, into the gravel. There he goes. Into the wall, hard. But we have no idea what happened to Kevin Estra. On board with Roman. There's the contact. Aitken gets pushed off. There he goes. Kevin Estra goes wide. He must have got a flat tire. That thing didn't turn, and he went into the wall hard. On board the 93 of Renger. There's the contact with Aitken. He goes wide because the 7's by him. And then there's the 6 crashing as well.
Sits second, and a very good chance he'll finish there with a long caution.
Look out. Jack Aitken hard into the turn 1 tire barrier.
Just massive. Just massive.
That goes into the category
And then
of
Kevin
things
Estra
we
crashing.
can't expect to see today, and there is Jack.
There's
So
Jack. He's all right, although gingerly
that's
walking.
most important.
I mean, if we forget about what happened over the last 20 minutes or so, in that one moment, he legitimately deserved to have that left-hand lane, as I call it, up into turn 1, and Kevin definitely put the squeeze on him. But why do you want to go there? That's
There's the
bigger
Kevin
picture.
Estra car,
You know
which is
Estra's
still
like,
sitting
put a
there,
roll on,
and
he's all in. They haven't had
yeah,
a great
this
year.
race is
They
going to
want
end.
win.
Kevin's okay.
He's thinking about
He's
number
climbed
2.
out.
He's got to deal with you first, then go chase the leader.
But yes, Albuquerque will win
Well,
GTP.
with just 6
Tom will win
seconds
LMP2 for
left,
Inter Europol. Andrea is going to win GTD Pro. The first time the Lamborghini Temerario is going to win
So, guess what?
in their first season.
That means a 2-year drought is going to end. More than a 2-year
And
drought.
in Windward, GTD, back-to-back Windward wins for Philip Russell. Well, for Philip and Russell, I should say.
There's Ricky.
And there's Ricky, the co-driver to Filipe Albuquerque.
It's real.
And they are on their way, so close to their first win since Detroit of 2024. Over 730 days.
At the end of 2024, so debut in the
And the iconic number 10 Wayne Taylor car can taste victory lane.
Work with the Jota squad. I think they've started to learn a few things to make this car tick, and they've been really strong in performance this week.
Going to be another into Europol 43 victory. Incredible.
But yeah, another 43 Inter Europol win for Tom and Jeremy and Bajoy Garg.
Back to GTP for a second.
Andrea and Sandy are going to win GTD Pro for Fath. How about that?
That's unreal.
And then Windward's done it again with Philip and Russell.
That's happened to that Mustang sampling. Porsche 960
And there's the onboard, the 23. The Valkyrie's going to get on the podium. 2 of the underdogs are going to be on the podium, the 23 and the 5.
He's a superstar, but the team has done a really nice job in also understanding that race car this year Really a huge turnaround from John Church, John Hayes, the engineer there, Richard Westbrook, the sporting director. They've really turned things around and made that privateer team that everyone's now talking about.
3 drive-throughs and a mechanical black flag for the 5. And they come chance. And they come away with the podium. And, by the way, Louis Delatraz in the 40. Cadillac Racing, Wayne Taylor.
Yeah, Louis going to get 4th. Ringer's going to get 5th. Wow, what a topsy-turvy race as Jack Aiken's car gets towed away. Kevin Estra's car is still sitting there. So this race is over.
We talked about the mad gamble on fuel.
The gamble on fuel is going to pay off for Kenton. He'll get 2nd in the Chirarzi Ferrari. And Valentine for Car Blanche. Again, Car Blanche getting another top result for that Aston Martin. They won in the Michelin Pilot Series yesterday overall. They get a 3rd in GTD today in the Big Series.
Philip Ellis is going to steer that 57 to back-to-back wins and a 3rd win on the season.
And then Nick Tandy at 2nd.
That's incredible. Russell Ward
for Rexy and the AO team. Tommy Miller gets a podium. And after Neil and Connor DeFilippi had a crash, the Paul Miller leading GTD Pro leader, the Paul Miller BMW, Connor DeFilippi had a crash today, went head on into the tire wall at Canada Corner as the white flag is out.
One more lap just to cruise around behind.
The rest of the championship contenders are going to gain a ton on Neil and Connor DeFilippi for Paul Miller. And I don't think Paul Miller is going to be leading anymore.
That's huge. And they're way out of the championship.
There's Jack Aiken's car getting towed away in turn 5. Massive damage to the rear end of that car.
8 consecutive
Tempers are not going to be... Penske and Action Express are not going to be very happy after this one. There might be some tempers flaring in the garages tonight.
Unexpected and spectacular way.
But Felipe Albuquerque is so close to that first win in 2 years.
Has ended with really serious consequences points-wise. So, let's take you
under the Sargento Bridge for the final time.
Detroit 2024.
Here's Detroit, June 1st, 2024. The 10 making it a late pass in that hairpin around the 6, and they get the win. Ricky and Felipe Albuquerque getting the win, then they're going to get the win today at Road America if they can just cruise around.
They did not anticipate they could have immediate success knowing that GM Cadillac platform was strong, but engineering group just taken a while to really make the car tick. As Wayne said earlier, we are back.
Up the back, you may have seen Dr. Eric Warren from GM, the global racing operations, oversees the Cadillac Formula One, everything that happens in IMSA, oversees IndyCar as well. So Dr. Warren will be pleased with that, with a GM victory for Cadillac Racing and Wayne Taylor Racing.
Into the hurry downs for the final time.
IMSA has just ordered that the
Albuquerque to turn 8.
Valtoe in GTD, the Corvette ahead of Haas Klot, the 068. So that'll be for the final podium position. Wonder if they
and we're going to get a change on the GTD podium. Giacomo Altoy is going to get his Dragon Speed Corvette to 3rd and Valentine's Car Blanche Aston Martin to 4th. Still an incredible result for Car Blanche, but Dragon Speed gets a podium in their first season in GTD, first season in a Corvette.
By the way, as we just
not the season we saw last year with them in the GTD Pro Ferrari, where they almost shocked the world and won the championship, but came up short. But they'll get a great podium as well in GTD.
For the 27 Heart of Racing Aston Martin, Tom Gamble is going to get a drive-through penalty, even though it's at the end of the race, for an improper re-entry. That must have been maybe were they scrambling when...
That's 39 seconds. When you compress like this, that's going to drop in the tail end of this field. He's going to go down to like 16th position.
So what does that do to
GTD
points?
So Tom Gamble is going to lose. And Tom Gamble's penalized for an unsafe re-entry.
The craziness continues. Car 2 from United Autosports is getting a penalty for incident responsibility with the United Autosports sister car.
So Mickle gets a penalty for the contact with his teammate Paul. So he'll lose a podium spot. And now promote the TDS 11 to the podium as the wait is over for Wayne Taylor. Up the hill, Filipe Albuquerque. Wayne Taylor Racing get their first win of the season, and the iconic 10 car gets their first win in 2 years. Filipe Albuquerque, Ricky Taylor, back to victory lane. They win the Road America 6 hour.
To end a more than 2-year drought. There will be a lot of emotion in that.
Tom Dillman, Jeremy Clark, Bajoy Guard, Inter Europol win again in LMP2. That absolutely dominant team does it again.
Boy, what a season for these guys.
And the Lamborghini Temerario, for the first time ever, they have won an IMSA competition with the new car. Fact, back to victory lane. Andrea Caldarelli and Sandy Mitchell get the job done. And for the third time this season, back-to-back windward wins for Philip Ellis and Russell Ward. They get the win here at Road America. That's all the winners. What a crazy race.
Philip Ellis, third victory on the season. Huge. Game on, championship-wise for them.
Oh, because we've still got that 27 penalty to come.
Exactly.
I think he's just going to plummet down the order.
So the 27 penalty is going to drop Tom Gamble and the championship leader Dudu Barrichello all the way down to the back of the GTD field, which is absolutely devastating to Dudu Barrichello's championship hopes, especially when Philip, Russell, and Indy win for Windward.
We see the LMP2 winners here. Penalty on the 2, that elevates Matthias Besch and David Hannemeyer Hansen and Toby Lukey from TDS Racing, the Shopify entry, up to the podium for a fine third place. How about that?
Not a surprise magic.
Matthias Becky getting the podium for TDS. Who would have thought? They've had a very quiet season after their top 2 drivers, Steven and Mickle, left, as well as Hunter McElray, too. It's a new era in TDS Racing, and they finally get a podium here at Road America.
Detentions, expulsions everywhere. IMSA said we're going to run this game a little tighter. Rules are going to be a little tighter. Those calls are going to be a little less tolerant, and we made it almost to the end before all hell broke loose.
That happened to me and my mate Trevor Dunn at the end of 10th grade. We hit the farmhand's tractor. We got held back on the last test.
Someday I'll tell you about the last day of summer camp.
We'll hear from the winners after this break.
Your king has returned.
What a wild end to the 6-hour race here at Road America.
Teamwork.
And all the winners, Wayne Taylor in GTP, Inter Europol in LMP2, as there's Filipe Albuquerque
Can't believe it.
climbing on top of the car with a checkered flag, winning in Road America in Victory
To do
Lane.
that, to celebrate in victory lane.
Wow.
This is going to be an emotional one for this group. This has been a long road to get back to victory lane.
Then the other 2 teams that
Dave
won.
Burns is there, embedded
Oh,
with the victorious team in victory lane.
Tapp
David,
and
take it
Windward.
away whenever you're ready, mate.
And Lee, we didn't have the radio to play while he was coming to the final lap, but the team was getting it just a little bit ahead on the victory, and Filipe said, let's just wait one more lap. And then coming to the checkers, the jubilation from you, a lot has been answered today, my friend.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. I mean, it's just another win, but this is more than that. This is almost like a champion. This is like this is like a championship. This is like much more than yeah, just a single win. We've been struggling with speed. We've been fighting, and again, in the end, the car was just amazing. Those restarts were killing me because I knew that the Porsche is amazing on the braking, so I was keeping on my toes. my both restarts were very good. I could got him off guard. So and then I could see him coming on my mirrors like on T1 and nearly clipped me. So again, I was super happy, and with the whole team, this is just a motivation for the whole team. I mean, I cried on the in-lap because it's just very special, very special. Congratulations to everyone at Waytailor Racing and Cadillac for sure.
We know that this year has been a struggle, but 2 years for the 10 car to get to victory lane.
I know, I mean, finished, yeah, we had some glances of greatness, but for one reason or the other, never came up. And now it came, we put it all together, and this guy said to me, Philippe, just go out there and be you, do your thing, and don't do anything else, just do yourself. And we pull it off, and again, so many 7th places and 5th places, and you know, go straight to P1. It's you know, we get more nervous than normal.
Definitely, Wayne. I think that I was starting to believe that I didn't know what I was doing anymore. But today, I could never be better. I'm going to congratulate my son first.
Go do it. Ricky Taylor coming into victory lane as well. What a day for him to help bring the family team back to victory lane. And as you guys mentioned, first time in GTP because they were with a different brand before. And now with Cadillac, look at the emotion.
It's a family affair for Wayne Taylor.
Ricky, do you have words?
No. Man, we've both been, like, the whole team has been struggling so much, and, like, we've both been doubting ourselves. Like, you go, you finish, you do the job, I know you can do it, and we doubt ourselves at times, but we never lose faith in the team, and nobody blamed each other over these hard times, and, man, I saw him, I couldn't hold it back. I'm just so proud of him. He did an amazing job there, and I don't know. I'm always crying on TV, but man, we've just been swimming in poo the whole time, and it's just like, after walking, it's like, it felt like torture, going to the racetrack every weekend, getting killed, and honestly, it's been hard, but thanks to Cadillac for sticking behind us. They've been so supportive. They actually took us to dinner this weekend and told us that they've got our back, and like, my teammate always has my back, and the whole team works so well together, and, you know, they never gave up. They did a perfect race today, and I just can't say enough about the team as a whole. Like, hopefully this is something to build on, and it's so nice.
Manufacturer, team, teammates, what a family. Where do we go from here, Philippe?
Again, wins is addicting. Wins gives you confidence, gives you more motivation to work hard. We've been working so hard on data and videos and this and supporting each other. Big boss, thank you very much.
And Dr. Eric Warren, part of the family as well. What a scene down here. Wayne, one more thought?
No, just like I said before, this guy here was the guy that worked on putting this program together for us. And we, as you know, we've been having such a hard time, and it's very much in my stomach, like Ricky and our guys. Are just you start questioning yourself. But as long as you just keep working harder and digging deeper and pushing everybody, it does happen. And today was just tremendous. Thank you to Mark Royce, thank you to Rory RV, Eric, everybody at GM, and we could never have done this without them.
Eric, you told them you still believed in them.
Oh, you know, these guys work so hard, you know, and it takes a lot to pull it all together, and you see the chaos of the race, but that's what makes IMSA and sports car just so exciting. I mean, it comes down to the very end. I mean, just an incredible race, and what a great job Philippe did on some of those restarts. I couldn't be happier for everybody.
Cadillac, Wayne Taylor Racing in victory lane, and Lee, it's just great to see. It's not that Cadillac hasn't had success this weekend. This team with Cadillac, and boy, did they need it.
That is so needed, and you saw the emotion, the deep emotion.
Here's the point standings for GTP. Jack Aiken drops a massive bomb with a crash on the final lap. Lauren is now 108 back. Van der Zande, Yellowly 175, and Lauer, Felipe 231, Vanderhelm 345 back.
So that he is back on the 31 squad once again.
4 cars in the fight. 31, 5, 93, and 7. Got 2 races left in GTP. And here's the new Lamborghini Temerario
Almost
in
this
victory lane.
emotional scene over here with the FAF Lamborghini. It's the first win in the U.S. for the Temerario. Sandy Mitchell and Andrea Calderari have been in testing from the very beginning. I think you probably did the first laps in this car first. Did you see this coming today?
To be honest, looking at yesterday, no, really. Like, we knew we had some work to do for after the quali, and the guys did really an amazing job overnight, staying late, figuring out what we were missing from quali. I had a good feeling yesterday in quali, even though we were a bit behind, but I felt good with the car, and so I felt there was, we could fight with something. Obviously, IMSA races are always crazy, and you never know who's going to win, but I think today we really show that hard work really pays off.
The team did some solid strategy to get you up to the front, but how did you hold them off? We're, by the way, also going to see when you climbed out of the car. That was pretty cool and pretty special as well.
Yeah, I mean, this win feels special because, it's been hard work since the last couple of years, and everyone at home in Canada and also in Italy at Sant'Agata, all the Lamborghini Squadra Corsa guys really deserve this win. The team did amazing strategy. I had clean air. I could push the last 30 minutes, and I felt very good with the car. And, the last 3 restarts were pretty intense with Rexy behind us, but I think we had a good pace. So, yeah.
Sandy, logic would say it's very difficult to win in the first year of a new car. What has the process been like to develop this to get it to the point you're at right now?
Yeah, it's been a huge amount of work, and as you say, me and Andrea have been, testing in the background in Italy and things during the season as well. And yeah, everyone at Sant'Agata, and just so happy for everyone that's involved in this project, and amazing for the guys and girls at FAF. It's been a lot of work, and they absolutely nailed the race today. We got every call right. We got a little bit of luck here and there, and then we had the pace at the end to finish it off. So it was just picture perfect race, and so proud of everyone.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks very much.
FAF has won plenty of times in IMSA, but the first time they've won with the new Lamborghini
The first win for the new Lamborghini Temerario, and it's Andrea and Sandy Mitchell getting his first ever win, but it's Andrea taking it home for the win for FAF. Here's GTD Pro's driver standings. After the crash for Connor D. Filipe, he and Neil only lead by 15 points over Nicky and Tommy Milner. Harry King, Nick Tandy, 21 out. Frederick Ravish and Chris, 99 out. Rounding out the top 5 is Jack and Ben, 113 out. Alex Sims, Antonio, 137 out. And now after the win today, Andrea, Sandy Mitchell, 151 out. So there's still 7 cars that have a chance to win this championship with 3 rounds to go in GTD Pro.
150 points out, still within reach. So this is going to be a class to give us big fireworks all the way to the final hour there at Petit Le Mans.
Yeah, still with 3 rounds to go in the GT ranks, and a little bit of a break to VIR, but nonetheless, they're going to be on it, and Lamborghini, it certainly gives them a little bit of a pep in their step. There's still some meat on the bone in terms of the championship table.
There is no stopping into Europole in LMP2 competition. Let's go there now with Dave.
Oh, Lee, they're bright green and yellow colors in victory lane again from finish to middle to start. Let's start with the start because, Jeremy, it was chaos out there. How close were you on all that was happening?
Oh, yeah, I think, the start, a lot of it was happening behind me, so I didn't know what was going on until I, would see a big gap and cars catching up to me and there were new people there. But, yeah, I think the whole stint was pretty calm, actually. Obviously, the start was a little bit hectic, but we were able to get a long run, which was nice, and build a big gap.
36 points behind in the championship now. What do you think of that?
2 more to go. I think there's a chance to win this.
That's right. They are in the hunt for that. But, Joy, I walked up and I said, boy, this is getting kind of old talking to these two. And you're like, no, it's not, because this is an enduro for you. What's it like to be back in victory lane after having to watch at the last race?
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Obviously, teams won 2 without me this year. So, finally, great to finally get one with them. My stint was kind of unlucky with the yellow, and then the tire was, just a bit deflating. I felt, led the whole first stint, and I felt like I could have led the whole second one, so a bit unlucky there, but in the end, it's about running your own race, and yeah, you have to be ready for all the yellows at the end in IMSA, so glad we could get through it with the win.
Yep, it was job well done, and the finish from Tom. And in a 6-hour this time, what was it like having an enduro here at Road America?
Similar to the sprint race, last race, right? A lot of yellows. My two teammates did an awesome job. I think we had the best bronze, the best silver, and I could finish the job. We were a bit unlucky at times with the yellow, but in the end, we managed to win anyway.
It is about the strong team. Jeremy said 2 to go, 36 behind. It's very possible for the championship.
Yeah, it's a tough battle with APR. They're also not making any mistakes. They're always in the front like us. So it will be a tough battle until the end, I'm sure.
Good job, good momentum. 43 car again in victory lane for LMP2, Lee.
Game on, Dave. Championship-wise, yeah, they got the momentum. First multi-time winner.
So here's the LMP2 points after the second win of the season for Jeremy, Tom, and Bajoy Guard. George and Alex Quinn lead by 36 points over Jeremy and Tom. Then Dane Cameron and PJ 119 out. And that's really the battle because Daniel Goldberg's 184 behind and Nisha's 288 behind. That's the top 5. So yeah, the 04 and the 43 and the 99. That's the battle for the LMP2 championship. It's not really that close. But it is that close.
We're going to hear from the GTD winners. Here's Amanda.
And now here's Windward for the 3rd time this year.
And Windward Racing is celebrating their 3rd win on the season in back-to-back races. And the guys asked if we could place this interview in front of the crew guys because that's who they always give thanks to. But Philip, I want to go back to the end of that race. You knew that there were 2 cars behind you that were in a bit of a fuel save. What other threats out there were for you?
I mean, well, first off, I have to thank these 2 guys and the boys behind me as well. I don't think we had the perfect car today, but they made it work. We had great pit stops. Russell and Indy had a mega job as well. Difficult restarts every time in the middle of the field. And we just made it work, you know, putting pressure on everybody else, trying to do something to beat us today. And so, yeah, I think mostly it's the restarts that you had to battle. A lot of chaos every time we did it. And, yeah, it worked out perfectly.
Andy, you're back in the supporting role here with these guys. And
Whoa,
you have,
Phil got picked up by his crew members.
Every podium that you have is a win. How fun is it racing alongside these 2?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing because sometimes a P2 or P3 is also good for points. But I'm really happy to win here today, together with my crew, which we drive all year with, and yeah, really happy.
And Russ, you started this effort today, and you were just talking to your dad who said, what an incredible day, a day for the team, a day for the drivers as well. I know you saw that point split now, the top 3 teams within 30 points. What does that sound like?
I mean, that sounds pretty sweet. I mean, you know, maybe, you know, we can still make it 3 in a row. I mean, it's, you know, racing is always finicky, and you never know what you're going to get. I mean, you really need some luck to do well in this series. So, you know, thankfully the luck was on our side today, and you know, now we're back in it.
And you did it last race. Words for those guys?
Yeah, I mean, just thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Awesome.
It's a whole celebration for Russell Ward, who leads this Windward effort. And the top 4 in the championship are separated by 45 points. Dudu Barrichello still leading. Philip and Russell after their 3rd win of the year, 2nd in a row, 24 back. Robbie and Patrick Gallagher in the Turner BMW, 26 back. And Aaron and Benjamin in the Vassar Sullivan number 12, 45 back. They're the only 4 in the championship fight because Albert's 5th, 330 back. That's all from the 6th hour of Road America. But here's why the 27 got a penalty. Contact with a fellow Aston Martin, the Car Blanche Aston Martin. 27 goes wide, trying to get back onto the track. Oh, and he takes a hard left in front of the Turner BMW, and that's why the penalty came down.
That was a step too far.
But that is a massive penalty from Dudu Barrichello. Oh boy.
But they called it at the beginning.
But that's all for Road America. What a 6-hour race it was. Absolutely incredible. And it has really flipped the championship picture upside down. Thank y'all for watching. See you later. RV out. Peace. IMSA coming down to the wire like it always does.
Certainly hurt them here today, and